not used to that.
I see. Okay. Alright, so you want to be looking at laning phase mainly. Do you want to still look at mid game, or do you want to exclusively focus on early game?
I would say just exclusively early game because
Okay.
mid game I just was Giga behind. We had the Lucian Nami, so they didn't win lane, so that means it's very rough to play. And
Okay, that's fine. Alright. Red side. Okay, so already I have a few things to say. First of all,
yeah,
when you do the standard cover, even though, well, I don't know why, but in the NA they really like not to cover. But I would definitely stay there every game. Okay.
yeah. I
And
usually try to,
okay,
but don't remember why I didn't do it
right.
this game.
And then at white 110 to 115, in between the two, I would walk forward if there is no one, to get like a few autos on the wave before the wave even meets. That guarantees you the push,
Mm-hmm.
and that makes it
Okay.
so you don't have to fight for the push, and you can just focus on trading with him. Because now you're gonna be like autoing CS. Like those three autos would already be done, so you could like, be standing here, like zoning him off, right? Already.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. Yeah, he should not be allowed to do this auto, right? You should be like going here and be ready. And if he walks forward, just auto Q and you blast him.
Okay.
He is very weak early game, right? He just has Q. You can just like play like a psycho and just walk forward like this, and he will be forced to walk off. As long as you don't get hit by Q, you're good to go. This is a good Q, but I would try to make an auto with this. So right now you have this CS to last it, so that's
What?
unfortunate. But the reason why you had this CS to last it to begin with is because you're autoing him while this CS you're not ready to punish this CS. So instead of
Mm-hmm.
autoing this CS, you should be walking forward here, placing yourself around here or around here, doesn't matter. Just be in range of this CS and be ready to Q auto attack the guy. And if you do this for every minion, like the guy is gonna be there in the next wave, on the next wave.
Yeah, I'm still not used to weaving autos in between spells because
Yeah.
the thing is, like, I used to play top lane, then the team that I was playing in lost a jungler, and I wanted to role swap because I was been playing top lane for since season 6 when I started playing League,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw the opportunity, so I role swapped to jungle. Didn't really find success there, and didn't really enjoy it that much. Then I role swapped to mid, and now I'm here. And
Okay.
was used to playing melees, and mostly Fiora. I was pretty much a Fiora one trick and Ornn sometimes. And as Fiora, like you can't weave autos, like you don't have the range spells, and
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, as Syndra especially, it's very important. But especially against a champion that cannot trade back. Like, and this guy is not even playing Doran Shield. He's not even playing Second Wind. This guy is just asking to lose the lane,
mm-hmm.
right? But you're not really utilizing your Irie. You're not really utilizing like your range advantage. So I think like when he hits level 4, you're just gonna die. Because your strength is at early game. If you don't play the three first waves, oh, and yeah, you cannot do this. If you don't play the three first waves correctly and get a lead at this point, you will be in a very bad spot. So right now, the reason why this Q is never gonna work, or very low percentage chances of hitting, is because, well, he is focused on dodging right now. He's not trying to get last hit. So him dodging and like even getting out of your range, he doesn't lose anything for it, right? But if you are
Yes,
trying to last hit this minion and you place the Q like this, well, he is kind of fucked now, right?
yes,
And now we can take 2 CS for free, which is very, very bad. That's absolutely not what you want. Yeah, that's good. I would start E though, because E has 12 seconds instead of 17, and it does more damage and it slows. So you can with one more auto. You use E
So,
only if you get E only if that's a difficult matchup that you want to keep it defensively.
like go W in this case. Okay.
Yeah, you would start W, and when he goes for your switch, you just double tap W, and then the W slows, and that guarantees your Q.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't. That's okay. Yeah, I would ward. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely ward because now you kinda lost your ward timing. Yeah, and again, you need to use your abilities when he goes for your last hit. Okay, just the ward. Yep, this ward is a tiny bit better here because it covers a bit more vision here. And like for example, if he was passing, if the jungler was passing bot, he would be doing this, right? And he has two choices: either he go like this, or he go like this. So this ward is better like here to cover you for the game from the scuttle. When when you would have a pink ward, you can place the pink ward here and the ward deep. But before this ward is used to protect you here. That's why. So usually how I place it is like either here to cover like most of it, or here if I feel more confident and I want to get the vision here.
Okay.
Okay. When you place a ward, you definitely want to be asking yourself, what am I warding for? Because right now, when you look at the vision of your ward, it's like this, right? Well, this is lost vision. Do you see what I mean? This is not giving you any info. So instead, this ward, like even if you place the ward exactly the same, you could place it here. And this vision would become like this. And this you would get a bit more here.
Yeah.
So every time you place a ward, you want to ask yourself, what am I warding for? And why am I placing this ward? Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so like exactly like what you should be doing is looking at this. Yes, it's gonna die. So you place yourself in a position where you can trade. So I would place myself like this here. And as soon as he gets forward, he's probably gonna Q because you're pressuring him. So I would double tap W here with an auto, and then I would back off a bit and then Q on the way back. Okay?
Yeah, I'm not used to using W at the start of the trade as well.
Yeah, that's
done that.
Yeah. W is ability that is difficult to use, but once you use it well, it's very difficult to miss.
Okay.
Because if you double tap W, it's very fast, and you don't like you have a tiny dark area, but it's very difficult to see where it's gonna go because the animation is like this, right? So it's not clear where it's gonna land. You see what I mean?
Yep.
Okay, so here I will also definitely be hugging the bot side. So this is the two sides. This is top side, this is bot side. You're not allowed to be here. Because your ward is bot side, your jungler is bot side, everything is bot side. You have no reason to be in this area. This is not allowed.
At this point, I didn't know where Zac is, and I was scared of Zac being from Raptors.
I see, but well, what I can tell you is he's not Raptors. The reason why he's not Raptors is it's 325. If it's 325, a jungler is going to be full clearing and ending around 320. So if he started bot side, he would be here at this point, and if he started top side, he's here at this point. And if you look at it, he's like a bit late because he's clearing slowly. But basically, it's the same thing, right? He's gonna be here. He's just a tiny bit late. So it's okay for you to be hogging this side for now. Now, you did already crash 2 waves. Now it should be pretty low, and you should be like leaving the wave go to your side. So what you want to be doing is crash 2 waves, then let the wave bounce back to the middle, then crash again 2 waves, and then after this you set up a freeze here. That's your ideal. Okay? Because right now, it's pretty scary. because you don't have that much vision. It could be like right now I would be very scared. I would be playing like really here, like very very scared of top side, because your jungler took the grab, so you know he's not bot side.
Yep.
Yeah, you should die here. I mean, I guess he's top side, right? But I'm not sure you did this step because he was top side.
Nope.
Yeah, definitely not.
Like at the time he got, like just before he got a kill, I wasn't aware.
Yeah.
Only after.
Okay, so you're doing a pretty good job, even though like you could do a bit of a better job, like killing him, right? Your farm is not that bad, so that's good. Like you could have like you missed 10 CS, around 10 CS. That's good. That's a pretty good start. Like as Syndra, you definitely want to be focusing farming more. You want to be focusing farming more than you want to be focusing hitting him, right? There is no point hitting him if you miss CS. So that's good. Okay, so you want to be resetting? Okay, sure. I don't mind. I don't think this is the perfect reset that you could have done. And it forces you to use TP, but that's okay.
Yeah, I should have either reset on the cannon wave or...
Yeah, or... You survive, that's good. Yeah.
No, I don't.
Again. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, if you die here, it doesn't matter. The reason why it happens is, well, you're in the center of the map where you should be hugging bot side.
Yep.
Because your vision is bot side again, right? This is like perfect vision for you. Well, you didn't take a pink ward, but I would definitely look to pink ward this and ward here so you don't get scared of getting ganked from here. Nor here.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. So you die here. That's okay. Your game is definitely not gone anymore. No, not done yet, but you need to be careful. You want to be keeping your farm up and trying to stack the Transcendence as much as you can. So you're a bit late, right? The Transcendence stacks, you should have your Q evolve at level 7. And you got it at level 8. So you're a bit late. If you see that you don't have the Q at level 7, it means that you didn't trade enough, or you were in a matchup that you just had to survive. But that's not the case right now.
Yes.
So you should have definitely your upgrade at level 7. Ooh, yeah, I would not do this. You have basically no reason to do QE right now, right? He's not last hitting a CS. He's not doing anything. It's just a QE in the just because you had the ability. Well, now if that comes, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
Right. So you need to be careful using E. You don't need to use E. You have QW. You can use E when W is down if you want to have the mark and you think it's safe, right? But as long as you have W, there is no reason for you to press E.
Okay.
I mean, you can like try to make a burst, right? But I mean, E is just gonna like. It depends, but most of the time you don't want to be using E because you not having E is an opportunity for him to go on you.
Yeah, like it's my only self-peel tool.
Yeah, exactly. I would not Q this cannon also. And what you could tell me is, well, I'm scared to not get the cannon because the cannon is important for Syndra.
Yep.
And what I would tell you is, well, if you're always scared of getting the cannon, you're not ever gonna get better at getting the cannon. Right?
Okay.
So just accept to do mistakes, try it, and if you failed, well, you're getting experience to not fail the next times. Okay? So when there is a reason for you to, like, for example, when you're pushing, I'm fine with this. But if like right now there is no reason to Q, so don't do it. Oh, this Q was a bit suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah, the issue here, what happens is, you QE and then walk forward. So if you want to do this Q, that's fine, but this is how I would do my movement. I would go like this, be in range of Q, Q at the very tip because he's stunned, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then walk backward.
Yep.
But you cannot be walking forward like you were gonna auto him while he's like you don't have E. Because now he uses E and he should press R because you're dead.
Yes. Yep.
And the fact he didn't press R means he is not aware of his champion strength. So now you can want to reset. Yep, great. Oh, you are playing Luden.
Yes.
Why?
Well, what else am I supposed to play here?
Okay, that's okay. I'm going to show you Syndra. Right. So when you go on the Syndra heads oh well, I can understand why you play Syndra like this. But if you look at it, this is the build.
Okay.
I was expecting way more of this, so it's probably because it's platinum. Right, yeah. Right? In Master Plus, everyone plays this and this is way better win rate because the build is just way stronger. And the reason why it's stronger is as Syndra, what is your strength as Syndra?
Um, Consistent damage, kind of, because your Q is very low cooldown.
Okay. Cassiopeia is a consistent damage champion.
Yeah.
Would you say that Syndra this is the case for Syndra?
Not on the same level as
Yeah.
Cassiopeia.
So this is not her strength. So she has other strengths. So what is it? What does Syndra have that no one else does?
I don't have an answer.
Yep, that's fine. No worries. What she has is a stun like this. If you place Q, W, Q, and that goes like this, you stun 5 people every time. This is the strength of Syndra. Syndra is basically the best setup champion there is in teamfights. She's the best. There is no one else that stuns as consistently as Syndra. That doesn't exist. So this is a strength. So what in that regard, if your champion likes to stun a lot, what are the stats that you want to use? Well,
CDR?
yeah, exactly. I don't know if you play TF or not,
No, I don't.
but if you did play TF, you would know that movement speed is absolutely broken for champion that like to CC. So the best thing for Syndra is MS, and after MS, it's CDR. And how do you play around this? Well, you take Blackfire Torch, because Blackfire Torch is the most CDR mana item. And then you take Horizon Focus, not Horizon Focus, Cosmic Drive.
Cosmic Drive, yeah.
Because Cosmic, first of all, gives you a shit ton of MS. The second of all, it gives you a shit ton of CDR. And the third of all, it goes very well with Blackfire Torch, because Blackfire Torch extends the passive of Cosmic. So that's why the combo of those two items are very strong. And then you go for Rabadon, because Rabadon goes very well with the passive of Syndra, and you usually get Rabadon by the time you get to 120 stacks.
Yep.
So at this point, when you have those three items, as a team fighter, you just go in, stun 3 people at least, and then press another Q, and then back off, wait for your E, and go in again, basically. So you could probably weave a bit of Q and E's while waiting for your E, but your strength for your Q and W, but your strength is E.
Okay.
Okay? So you're basically a CC bot. You're just TF. You're just TF differently. Right? This is why I made the difference. And also, in lane, you want to have the push and roams playstyle. So at this point, you're very strong, right? You already have your item, your chapter. So now you take this CS, you WQ this, and then you go help your jungler and go fight. Because you have so much mobility, because you're gonna get the swiftness boots, because swiftness boots are absolutely broken, especially on Syndra. So you take the swiftness boots, one shot the wave, and then go help your jungler, and then come back, one shot the wave, go help your jungler, one shot the wave, and do this every time. Like you do this consistently and try to get something done on the map.
Yeah. This game I was pretty much all game in my lane,
Yeah.
as far as I remember.
Yeah, that's great. That's good. Yeah, this is a very good pink ward. I would, yeah, same thing here. How do you guarantee that this guy dies? I mean, or to actually like put this guy in a bad situation. You in walking into the bush, you Q the ground, go here, and then pick the W, place Q, W, E, and this is unmissable. And then, oh, I can, okay, and then this guy arrives and he Q your Q, and then this guy is in a very big trouble. Your goal as Syndra is to set up kills.
Okay.
Okay. See how you only touched 2 E's and he's already midlife? If you had done the same thing, and Nami would have had the ability to just press Q and be touching it 100% of the time, you just wait for your last Q, then QR, there is 6 balls going on him, and he's dying.
Yep.
Okay? So whenever you walk to a fight, you drop a Q on the ground and you pick it up and go to the fight. Right? Okay, that's good. Now you just you don't stay in, right? You pushed and then you go help. And then the wave is here, right? So you walk forward a bit, and then the wave is gonna be like already here, so you just have to go again. Because when the wave meets, you want to be here. But you still want to be hovering the most, right? So ideally, you go here, you one-shot this wave. Exactly. And now you have so much time. So now, when you look at the map, let's say that you didn't want to recall, right? Right now you want to recall, but let's say you didn't want to. This is when the minion arrive, and this is when the minion are. So you have all this time to walk somewhere. So this time, this thing is basically all the way here, right? And then if nothing happens, you need to go back bot. And this is the same distance as here. And you arrive exactly when the minion arrives. And if you do this consistently, you will pick up kills, like random kills, every time. No, not every time, but like every game you're gonna end up by picking a kill because you do this and you're present to every move.
Okay.
Does that make sense? So like you walk to there, and like here you do, is there something to do bot? And if they're not, you just go back mid. And then you one-shot the wave again, and then you do the same.
Okay.
And there will be so much pressure on bot lane. And you can also do this on top lane, by the way. I'm not saying only bot lane, but like your jungler is bot side, so you play it on the side of your jungler. So you basically walk to your jungler, and if your jungler is trying to do something, you can instantly help. If your bot lane is trying to do something, you can instantly help as well. Alright? Alright. Yep. I would also try to place some vision to play a bit more aggressively. Alright, I don't mind this reset. You don't even need to TP. That's very good. What was this Q? I don't know, but that's fine.
I think it was misplay.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay. Oh yeah, you don't play blue wards. Okay, so let me explain. There is three types of trinkets, right? There is the yellow trinket, the red trinket, and the blue trinket. What is the red trinket for?
Clearing vision.
What is it?
Clearing vision.
Okay, why do you want to clear vision?
To set up ganks. Make enemies feel unsafe, I guess, as well.
Yeah, exactly. You want to be doing picks and catch people, right? That's usually assassins, but not always, but usually assassins, right? So that's the red trinket. What is the blue trinket for?
I don't know.
That's okay. That's okay.
Yes.
When you're
I
losing,
feel
yep.
how I feel about the blue is like straight up. It's permanent wards unless someone steps like in the cone.
The issue about the blue trinket is that, well, if the guy comes here and he sees that, well, he knows that there is a ward, so he just dodges it.
Okay.
So I cleared it. My bad. Yellow, red, blue, and red is for picks. Blue is to avoid face checking. That's the goal of the world. So usually you take it when you're losing, in a losing situation, and usually it's for objectives.
Yep.
To avoid face checking objectives. Yeah, that's an S. Okay. And what is the yellow word for?
Protection, like opposite of a red war trinket, kind of like making yourself feel safe, avoiding getting picked.
Yep. The yellow word is for pressuring. Because now let me give you an example. Let's say that you have no word here, no word here, and you don't see anything, and you're standing there. Are you feeling confident?
No,
So
not at
you're
all.
gonna stay here, right? To stay safe.
Yes,
So you
yes.
cannot pressure. But if you have vision, now you can pressure. So this is what the yellow word is for. It's for pressuring.
Okay.
So right now you want to have blue. You want to have yellow word or red word, depending on what you want to be playing. But you probably want to be playing yellow ward because you cannot really play aggressively into him, right? So you
Yep.
probably want to be playing yellow wards to be pressuring the Mordekaiser and to be playing with your jungler. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's great.
That's
Okay. I would like to see a bit more of hovering of the jungler, but that's good. You're pushing, that's pretty good. Like same thing, you could try to do something bot and just like go half the way and decide later when you're here, do I want to commit or not?
Yep.
Same thing before, right?
Yeah. It's just that time now here
Yeah,
when
exactly,
I'm standing in
exactly.
lane.
And at least you could at least try to ward or do something, right? You're kind of not doing anything. But you have like a pretty decent farm. Like I would like to see this number being at 145 to 150 on the way on a lane that is that uninteractive, right? Sometimes you're gonna have like very lane that are like fighting permanently. You're gonna have 90 CS, and that's fine. But on lanes that are like never fighting, and just you poking the enemy and not doing anything, you need to be aiming for the best CS possible.
Yep.
That's your goal. Your goal this game should not be to push him out of the lane. It should be to have perfect CS. Okay. Okay. At this point also I would try to go bot side. Like you want your bot lane to be pressuring mid lane. You are not doing much here. Right, so I see them resetting, I would just push this wave and then go bot. And I would spam ping them to go mid. So I would help this and then go bot. Okay.
I think I died. No.
Alright.
Here,
I
somewhere
think
here
we're
I died.
kinda out. Yeah, you died. Probably got
Somewhere
picked
here.
off by.
E.
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
no mind. Okay, that's okay. All right. Do you want to keep going? Because I think the laning phase is kind of over.
Yeah, and like
Yeah. Do we stop here?
yeah, I think.
Yeah. Okay, that's great. Okay. So I think it was you did a pretty good job, right? The only few things that you didn't do like as efficiently as you could is because, on my opinion, you just don't realize the strength of your champion, which is fine. That's why I'm here. So first of all, what I would do, I would try to do is definitely try to be more proactive on your trades, proactive trades. When you're dominating that much, like versus midis, right?
Mm-hmm.
He had nothing to counter you, so it was definitely the way to be in plus perfect CS, right?
Yep.
When I say perfect CS is as close as perfect as possible, right? Of course, you're gonna miss a few here and there. I do as well, but you want to be as close as possible to perfect. So what I mean is you're not gonna trade when you have a CS to last it. You're gonna focus on the last hit and then you're gonna trade.
Okay.
Okay. It depends the matchup, but on this kind of matchups, you definitely want to do this. The second thing is definitely after the level 7. I mean, you want to be having the Q upgrade at level 7, but after Q upgrade, you want to do a push and roam playstyle. Okay?
Okay.
You're not gonna kill him anymore because he's so tanky, and you're gonna do. And even if you do end up killing him, like in a situation where you're gonna maybe kill him, he's just gonna have his jungler fix his way for him. So realistically, what you just need to do is just try to affect the map and play with your jungler to make sure that every play your jungler does is gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
And the third thing is try to play for your champion strength. So you maybe didn't know before, but now you do. So you want to be going for Q plus E, Q plus W plus E's, right? Stuns. So
Yep.
QWE, right? And the second thing is you want to be playing CDR. CDR plus mobility, right?
Yep.
MS. And you want to be playing this for team fight as well. For team fight, we didn't look at the team fight, but from you playing like pen build tells me that you don't play the team fight correctly regardless. I don't even need to look at it.
Yeah. Well, I don't like
Yeah.
from how you said I should do it. It's not.
Which is fine, right? Because like if you're taking the assassin build and you're playing like an assassin, that's better than playing the stun way, but with the pen build, right?
Yep.
So if you play the pen build, you're definitely not playing the team fight like a support. I mean, you're not playing like a support. You're still playing like a damage carry, but you don't play to stun. Does that make sense?
Yep. Yep.
Like also
Yep. It
another
does.
thing that I didn't say is usually not every time, but very often I just R and then E. I don't even R for damage. I R to E everyone because it guarantees R. It guarantees E's. So I just QWE and try to stun like a QW like a QWE standard with the first rotation of stun, and second rotation
Mm-hmm.
of stun I just R and they just Q everything. So I have all the balls. So I do a 6-ball ultimate, and then I
Yep.
E, and I try to keep my ultimate if there is like a tank that is very difficult to kill, right? So if, for example, let's say you're playing against the Mundo, you want to be pressing R for the execute, so you actually kill the Mundo,
Okay.
right? But you're not trying to one-shot a squishy. That's not your job. You're not an assassin. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Do you have any question?
No. Like straight up, I was just playing the champion wrong. Like I didn't realize Syndra is like a stun bot.
Yeah,
Like
because
so,
when people look at the kit of Syndra, it's like, oh, this is a burst mage.
yeah.
Yeah, and they are playing racket. But the higher elo you go, like if you okay, if you're curious and you just like pull up a Syndra replay and actually like look at what they're doing, instantly you're gonna see, oh, this is not how we play it, right? Maybe
Okay.
yeah. First of all, I type Syndra Changer replay. I mean, this guy does, right? But most of the time, I mean, I guess people are testing the new Luden now. But right when yeah, exactly, that's what I mean, right?
Yep.
Like when people are really playing Syndra and not just trying the new builds, they are usually trying for a CDR build because that's just how the champion is strong. Okay. Do you have any question?
Not really. I just need to adjust how I play with this.
Mm-hmm.
The
Okay. All right. Well, good luck for your games. If you have any
thank
questions,
you.
just send me a message. If you want to
Sure.
do another review, let me know. Just try to first try to implement what we said and then make a review, because if we just do a review tomorrow, like everything we said are just not gonna be learned yet, right? So
Yes.
give you time to learn stuff.
Yep.
And be okay making mistakes as well. That's very important.
Okay.
Well, good luck.
Thank you. See you around.
Bye bye. See you around.